powerful it can be. I can continue to march. Continue to march. Now, kick to the side. Donkey kicks. You can also have hands on the hips now. Kick. Hands on the hips. Kick, 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 kick. And continue to march. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now side kicks. So go up, side, kick as far up as possible. To the right, to the left. To the right, to the left. See how far you can go. Don't bend the knees. And gently come down. Continue to march. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Power walk, like you do power walk. 1, 2. Gently stop. Instead of Mukhadotis, we'll do laughter session. Okay, maybe Mukhadotis. I did not expect people panting, but they are. So now, yeah, let's have a laughter session. So, what we do, inhale big and start laughing. Inhale big. We'd have a little laugh, like a joker laugh. And now, one big laugh without making the sound in one breath. Watch this. Okay, we'll see. Removes a lot of residual air. So make sure to include some laughter in your yoga class. Totally fine, especially senior classes, kids classes. They are powerful when you include laughter sessions. Okay? Alright, let's start with the loosening practices. So you saw that low impact jogging was not so bad, right? You can do a lot. Yeah, see that? Because many people cannot thump, like this is a thumping thing. They may have knee injuries, ankle injuries, foot injuries. Then, not recommended. Okay. Why am I doing that again? Okay. Hands in the front. We'll practice twisting. As you exhale, take your hand back. Look to the hand. As you inhale, bring it back. As you exhale, twist to the left. And as you inhale, come back. So forceful exhalation, twist, and come back with normal inhalation. Start slow. Twist to the right, to the left, to the right and left. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Increase the speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, slow down, 2, and 1, gently stop. So I understand, we could say hands out, bend the elbows, palms facing down, fingers close to each other. You may say, or you can be talking, like I'm just teaching you how to teach also. These are, loosening is not easy, because manual instructions are necessary, good, but if you have been teaching these classes which you have been practicing, you can say, hey, let's practice loosening practices. As you exhale, twist. What happened to the hand? And you have eyes also, so I'm talking through my body language too. So just to give an idea of how you can also make it a little less classical from now on in terms of the script following. You can also, to some extent, conduct the loosening like you do any other, simply just like any other class. But when it comes to asana, you want to be a little more classical in terms of the instructions, meaning follow the script and follow the rules in the beginning. Loosening, we can be a little loose on the instructions, okay? Because it's not easy to give all the instructions, expect it to happen within the given frame of time, because we are going one after the other, right, very quickly. You don't want to spend a lot of time on loosening. You want to spend a lot of time on asana. So you want to quickly take them through this, and no need for relax and observe your breath also through the loosening practices. But through breathing practices and through asanas, you want to give them more awareness building practices. Okay? So let's follow that. And let's practice up and down. Ardha Chakrasana, Padahastasana, loosening. Inhale, arms up and back. As you exhale, swing and bend forward. Just, I'm bending my knees, but please follow. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up. Those who have back pain can keep their legs apart and do this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Keep the legs wide if you have a back pain. Up and down. Up and down. Try to keep your knees straight unless you have a back pain, in which case you can also bend your knees up and down, up and down, up and down. Last one, up and down. And relax, come back. Here you may want to give a little bit of a time. So you know which is a vigorous practice, so there you want to just relax a bit. Okay? And in the process of relaxation, let's practice some Sukshma Vyayama. First we'll practice neck movements. Inhale, take your neck, stretch your neck up as you take your head back. As you exhale, bring your head down, stretch the back of the neck. Inhale, lift up, stretch the front of the neck. As you exhale, head down, stretch the back of the neck. One last time. Up. You don't necessarily have to coordinate with the breath, but it would be good, especially the up and down movements. And gently come back to the center. Now turning the head to the right, looking at the right neighbor or to the wall or to the door, and then turning to the other side, looking at the other neighbor. And gently come back. Follow this practice of turning the head to the right and left with normal breathing. If possible, eyes closed. If that gives you vertigo, then you may want to keep the eyes half open, giving a neutral look, not particularly looking at anything. Last one. Gently stop the practice, come back to the center, and now bending the head toward the shoulder. Bend to the right, and gently come into the center and bend to the left. And at your own pace, feeling the stretch on the sides as you bend. The right and the left, normal breathing. And gently come back to the center. And if you're ready to practice the full rotations, we will do so, but let's start with the lower half. So like a pendulum, bring your head down, and like a pendulum to the right and left. Only the bottom half circle. To the right and to the left. And if you have neck pain, stay only at this bottom half circle, and those who can, make full circles, slow and steady, not very fast, very gentle. Neck is a sensitive area, and in the Bay Area it's even more sensitive because we have so many people sitting, doing desk job, computer job, so it gets much more shitila or very vulnerable. Now the other side, slow and steady. Either big circles if you're okay, or else keep it to smaller circles if that causes any slight discomfort. pain, you should never get there with respect to neck. Even slight discomfort, you want to slow down. And one last time. And gently stop the practice, eyes closed, and observe the changes in the neck. Sukshma Vyayamas, there you want to bring some awareness to those subtle joints. While loosening practices, you can be a little easy on that. Okay, now we'll go back to our loosening practices and then come back to more Sukshma Vyayam. We don't necessarily have to do that, but it's good to intersperse in case they become like, say, jogging practice. After jogging, people don't want to do more faster practice, then you see the mood of the class. If they are panting, they don't seem to be ready for the next set of loosening practices, you want to put one Sukshma Vyayam or maybe all the Sukshma Vyayam and stop there, or maybe continue through some more loosening practices. So that you have to know, you have to gauge the class. Okay? Let's practice side bending. So side bending 1 and 2. Side bending 1 is Ardha Kati Chakrasana bend, like that, and side bending 2 would be the Trikonasana bend. Okay? So let's start with Ardha Kati Chakrasana bend. Inhale, lift your hands up, and exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, lift your left hand and lean to the left. So let's practice this. Inhale and exhale as you bend. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now increase the speed. Exhale, 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 exhale. Continue at your own pace. Faster, faster. Slow down. Gently stop the practice. And relax. And now, Trikonasana bend. Come to triangle pose of the legs first. Arms horizontal. Now bend at the hip joint. To the left, to the right. And form the triangle. Exhale when you are in the final pose. And increase the speed. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Look up, exhale, exhale. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow down and gently stop. And now revolve triangle, Parivrutta Trikonasana bend. Stay there. Back forward. Hips back, and the spine has its natural curve here. And touch the left hand to the right toe. Look up. Right hand to the left toe, look up. And exhale in the final pose. Exhale, exhale. Increase the speed. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slow down. 1. Stop. And bend the leg, join the other leg, come back and relax. And moving on to Sukshma Vyayama, shoulder rotations, hands on the shoulders. We'll do 2 here also, with hands on the shoulders and without. So bring your elbows together, take your elbows up, led by the elbows, make big circles. Normal breathing. If you can go faster, do that. If you want to stay slower, use the energy to bring your shoulders up and down, as if you are lifting heavy weights. And reverse. Then big circles. And gently last 2 rounds and stop the practice. And rotations. Bring, without putting the hands on the shoulders, bring your shoulders in the front, up, back and down. And use all your energy to lift your shoulders up and take them back and down. Front, up, back and down. And reverse. Use all the energy, like there is some weight sitting on your shoulders, somebody sitting on your shoulders and you're lifting them up. And gently stop and relax. Just as a lesson here also, this is a Sukshma Vyayam, but it's not as simple and as dismissive as it sounds, looks to be. Let's give a little jhalak on that. I just said either you can do it fast or you can do it slow with a lot of energy, right? So you can also coordinate with the breath if needed, but that part will not do it here. So let's take the shoulders themselves, right? Just one example. So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like, loosening. Go ahead, try. And I'm going to kill your shoulders today if I kept doing this. And then on the other hand, there's another kind where you just simply lift with all the energy. Take it down. Normal breathing, or you can have even ujjayi breathing if needed. And you see how you can feel that there is tone in the second one. There is not much tone, but there is speed in the first one. Okay? So that's those two. And then there is a third kind. Let's say somebody is just under weather. Today, yourself. Right? Oh, I'm not feeling too well. Should you stop moving everything and just lie down in the bed? Or should you just do one simple, Sukshma Vyayam where you don't either have speed nor you have tone. You just simply move your body just like that. Yeah, I'm a little tight everywhere. Let me just loosen myself. So that's a great way, under weather yoga. So there are all types you can move so that you have different applications for different people, different situations. Seniors, you can do one kind. Children, just fast movements, their speed and their energy will be taken care of, and then you can make them do asanas. You see that? Even in Sukshma Vyayam, you can have various such methodology. Okay. Now, wrist rotations. First, let's do up and down movements. Up and down. Up and down. Use the energy here. Up and down. So this is strength building, Shakti Vikasa. That's when you use the tone to go up. Loosening is Shitili Karana. That is loosening. Now we'll do loosening, rotations. Manibandha Chakra. And for loosening practices, you can use English names. It's too much to use Sanskrit names everywhere. But for asanas, try and using Sanskrit names. Now the opposite. Gently stop. Relax. And by the side, stretch up and down. Up and down. This is Karatala Shakti also Vikasaka actually. Up and down. Now we'll take them to the side stretch. Pronate and stretch, like you're opening a bottle, right? Like that, you just turn, turn, turn and turn. Excellent stretch for the triceps also here. And gently stop. Kati Chakra, hands on the hips, feet a little more than hip distance apart, and keeping the head in the same place, you just move the hips in circular movements. Nice big circle to the right, front, left and back. Try and not move the head. Only the hip. Reverse. And So to teach, if you want to teach somebody the right way, push the hip to the right, to the left, to the front. See, the head is in the same, to the back. So now you know how it feels. Okay, so when you move, otherwise they'll be moving like that, and that's not going to give it too much to the hips. Okay, so now knee rotations, Janu chakra, nice big circles to the knees. Again, any pain, that's not yours. If it hurts, it's not yours, and if there is no pain, there is no gain. That's another one. So how do we position this now? When we say if it hurts, it's not yours. So you know where the pleasurable pain is. Reverse. If it is within the pleasure zone, that pain is good. A little extra pain you have to take. But if it is a hurt feeling, the feeling of ouchness, then that's not good. Okay? That you alone know. And gently stop. Hope you did both. Pull on both sides. Gently stop. And observe from toe to head. Beautiful relaxation after stimulation. And gently moving on to the next practice, which is Surya Namaskars. This is a demo, and I'm just going to give the instructions. Come to the front of the mat. Nobody's using this, we just want to fold it away. Anybody wants to come in the front? Thank you. Okay. Watch the demo first, and then we'll all do. You can just stand in Shitila Tadasana and observe. Hands in Namaskar Mudra. And as you inhale, arms up and back. And as you exhale, bend down, keeping the knees straight. As you inhale, right leg back, big step, lower the hips and arch the spine, look up. As you exhale, join the feet, body in one line. Chaturanga, as you inhale, knees down. As you exhale, chest and tuck the elbows, chin or forehead on the ground. Inhale, rise up and look up into upward dog. As you exhale, downward dog. You may walk your feet, heel closer to the ground. Inhale, one big step. Bring the right foot in between the hands, lower the hips and arch the spine, look up. As you exhale, join the feet, head down, keep the knees straight. As you inhale, rise up and back. As you exhale, come back to Sthiti. Okay? Now let's practice this. Come to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms up, bend back. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Now, if you feel that your lower back is compromised, lift your spine and make the spine tall. Lengthen the spine. Contract the glutes. Take the arms beyond the ears. Don't hyperextend your neck. And a slight vibration in the core is fine. Don't bend your knees. As you exhale, push the hips back as you bend forward, keeping the spine erect. Only the last part is where you drop your head down, forward fold, bring the hands next to the feet or wherever they can be. And if you have back pain, you can keep your knees bent as far as you can, but no problem. As you inhale, take the right leg back, step the right foot all the way back, hips down, arch the spine, look up. It's not necessary that the left shin is vertical. It can be slightly pushed forward, but the knee should not cross the toe. As long as that's the case, if it helps to keep your hips down, then you can always push you can also take your leg a little back, stay there, there, and push there we go. That will give you better leverage for the hips. Stay there. I'm just going to walk around. And do you have to keep your knee down? Can you try? Yeah, there we go. Okay, is that okay? Yeah. Okay, and gently take take the left, join the right, body one line, neither too high nor too low. And don't sag, you're sagging. Lift your core. Push the core slightly up. Can I help? Can I help? Yeah, slightly up, there, slightly up. And move forward just a bit. And don't look, there we go. Lift up a little bit more, there we go. Suck your abdomen in, there. And now knees down, just in between the hands, forehead on the ground. We say forehead on the ground. If you cannot, then chin on the ground. Ideally, try forehead. This is Ashtanga Namaskara, Nata. You have to put your head on the ground. If you cannot, we understand. No, chest on the ground. Chest also has to be on the ground. Relax, put your chest down. First relax. And if you don't know how to do this, just lie down on your stomach and just only the hips go up. Can I help? Lie down, just down, and just the hips go up. There we go. No, knees down, just the hips. Just also on the ground. Just also on the ground, madam. Just on the ground. Hold on. Take your hands by the side. There. Now, lift your hips up just a bit. There we go. Okay? Now, as you inhale, go up into upward dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, or we also use Bhujangasana here, knees off the ground. In the Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, knees are off the ground, toes are curled inward. We'll practice the Bhujangasana part later. There we go. And if hands are next below the shoulders, it becomes easy, and also you are not injuring the shoulders. Hands have to be below the shoulders. For you, yeah, you can just be like that. That's fine. If you cannot do this at all, then keep the knees down. As you exhale, downward dog. Okay, that's not the practice. Okay, just be easy on yourself. You can practice the other version also. Yeah. Okay. Downward dog. Here, walk your feet if needed slightly forward, heels to the ground. Lift your hips up to the ceiling, take them back. Place the head in between the arms, the elbows, the ears next to the elbows, as they say. You are too far front. You are practicing Padahastasana, madam. Take it back. Okay, lift. Can I help? Yeah. Lift it up and take it back. There we go. That's it. Yeah. And head in between the arms, not dropping down. Don't drop the head down. Keep it active. Keep the head active, neck active. Okay, now as you inhale, bring the same leg that went back to the front. Okay, lower the hips, arch the spine, and look up. And the same principle, that is, don't keep it, just to keep it vertical, don't compromise your hip stretches. So you can always take your leg a little back, push the knee forward just a bit. It should not cross the toe for sure. So that is overstretching of the knee. But as long as you are able to bring your hips down and be able to get that stretch at the full left side, when the right foot is in the front, the whole left hip and the whole of the left side, even the back, from hip onwards all the way up to the leg, you feel the stretch. Now join the feet together, Padahastasana, head down, and if possible, knees straight. If not, don't worry. Then back. Come back to steady. Okay. Come back to steady. Arms up, bend back. Come back to steady. Sorry, I don't need to elevate this part. So now let us practice in the usual way, and we'll also start with a mantra. That was more like a workshop, and now we'll practice with the mantra to also the namaskars. I can follow, yeah, because that way it's easy for me. So let's start with Hiranmayena. Repeat after me. The meaning of this mantra is: O Pushan, the nourisher, sun the nourisher, just as your body looks like a golden disc, but deep within is spiritual fire, or the fire, same here with me. The world looks like a glittering golden disc, but deep within is spiritual fire. So remove this lid and show the truth within. With that meaning, with that contemplation, repeat after me. Hiranmayena